Hey everyone, welcome back to Explore Van UK, the place where we help you turn everyday vans and trucks into adventure-ready machines. This Isuzu Dmax pickup 4x4 camper is our latest project, but today I've got a simple but seriously satisfying upgrade that might be useful for other trucks, vans and cars. The Dmax comes with power mirrors you can fold at the touch of a button, but frustratingly, unlike the smug cars in the supermarket car park, they don't fold when you lock it. So today we're going to install a magic little box costing less than £10 in less time than it takes to do your supermarket shop. So there will be no more squeezing past tight parking spots or worrying about someone clipping your mirrors when you're parked. Plus, it's a handy indicator that your truck is locked. So if you're in a similar position with power mirrors that don't fold and unfold on locking and unlocking, stick with us to see what you need to do.
This video is brought to you by our friends at Stealth Outdoor, where you can browse their range of off-road adventure caravans, roof tents, and key to the future of our 4x4 camper, their demountable pickup camper units. So if you want to discover your freedom to explore, check out stealthoutdoor.co.uk. Having got used to it on other vehicles, we were keen to add the fold unlocking mirror function to the Dmax. And when we looked, we could have bought a plug and play unit that essentially does what we're going to do just by simply piggybacking on the existing plugs and sockets. If you're not confident tracing and checking wires, then this is a great option. But at between £60 and £100, we knew we could do it a lot cheaper and learn about our Dmax along the way. However, it is worth a quick warning that to fit the generic unit you will need to connect into the wiring loom of the vehicle. This means any warranty you have is likely to be void, and if you don't have the skills and knowledge to do it, you could run the risk of damaging your vehicle. While we'll show how we did it on our vehicle, this is not an instructional video, and if you choose to make a modification on your vehicle, it's at your own risk. We found a generic door locking power mirror interface box available on Amazon for as little as £8 to £9. If you are happy to wait a few days for it to arrive, presumably from abroad, or £16 for one from the UK. In simple terms, what this box does is it takes a trigger from the door locking system and uses that to activate the mirror folding system. So remember, the vehicle already needs to have power folding mirrors installed, as the Dmax does, but only operated by this button. When you lock it and unlock it, nothing happens. Once the interface and instructions arrived, we could work out how to connect it. Luckily, we do have the full workshop manual for the Dmax, so we have wiring diagrams for the switches and looms which help us map out the connections we need to make. But a bit of work with a multimeter could have got us to the same point, and we're going to do this anyway to make sure we have interpreted the diagrams correctly. The first step is getting access to the door locking system, and the easiest spot for us was to find the cables going to the driver's door lock. We knew roughly what we were looking for from the workshop manual, but to confirm we used a multimeter to see which wire went 12 volt positive when the door was unlocked and which when it was locked. At this point we also located a permanent 12 volt feed which we would also need. On our 2017 Dmax Utah, it looked like this. Next came the mirror system, and we needed to find the wires that went positive when the mirrors folded and unfolded. Again, we knew from the workshop manual we were looking for two grey wires on the plug, so that we could tell the difference we marked one with black stripes. And again, using the multimeter, we identified which wire went positive when the mirror fold button was pressed to fold and which when it was pressed to unfold. Plus, we also found which wire went positive when the ignition was on, and we found this. We then marked up the interface box instructions with which wire went where before starting to make our connections. We did this temporarily first using Wago connectors, which means that we can check the box works and does what we expect it to. With the ignition off, when we unlock the doors, the mirrors unfold, and when we lock them, they fold. And with the ignition on, the fold button continues to work. Then it was simply the case of making off the wires more permanently and popping all the trim back together. Thanks for watching our video, and as always, if you have any questions or feedback, please pop them in the comments below. If you find the video useful, please like, share and consider subscribing.